something unusual is happening in the world today, and everyone is keeping on asking himself a very simple question: are we in the end time? Because wars are increasing, natural disasters are becoming more frequent, technology is advancing faster than before, and many people across the world are still asking the same question, and it is becoming a very serious question. Are we living in the end times? So, for 1,000 years of the Bible has contained for prophecy about the Father and humanity. Many of the prophecies are written Many of the prophecies are written before modern societies, yet some of them appear in a description event that look very similar to what is happening today. So today we are going to go deep in this, exploring the Bible and explaining some of the most powerful prophecies. Point number one, whereby understanding the Bible prophecy. To understand the end time, we must understand the Bible prophecy. The prophecy is when God revealed future events through his own chosen messengers. And when I talk about these messengers, I'm talking about Elisha, I'm talking about Jeremiah, I'm talking about Ezekiel, I'm talking about Daniel, and all those prophecies are written in the Bible, and the events are far beyond this own time. So as we are diving into this, I want us to, when we talk about these prophecies, what I can say, when we look at Daniel, when he predicted the rise and fall of the powerful kingdoms, this is specifically meaning that so many prophecies in the Bible have already come to pass, and many Christians believe that the prophecies about the future will also happen exactly as written. So I'll just dive into my point two, that is saying that the sign Jesus gave, and this is like, if I'm to explain this more, I can just say that one of the clear teaching about the end time comes from Jesus himself, whereby when we look in Matthew chapter 24, the description, when Jesus asked, when the disciples asked Jesus a very important question, and they were like, they asked, what will be the sign of your coming and the end of the age? And Jesus then described to several signs that would appear before the end. And these signs were like wars and rumors of wars. Recently, okay, not even recently, we're still in the Ukraine and US war, and these were the signs that Jesus was talking about, and we are witnessing it already. So, what am I trying to say here? That Jesus said nations would rise against nations. We are seeing US is trying to rise against the Ukraine, and when we look at the modern history, we see global wars, region conflicts, and the tension between the powerful countries. Yeah, that is 100% right. And then, actually, when we before even we go that we go- before even we go far, there is another sign that Jesus talked about. That is the natural disaster, and he was like, earthquake, famine, and other disasters increase in different places. We heard about the fire in California. We heard about the recently we are in the COVID, the pandemic. All that we categorize it into the signs, and many people today notice that the natural disaster seem to be happening more frequently about around the world, because COVID was hitting the whole world. Then we had there is that recent war for Israel and is it the Palestinians, and guys, we are seriously fighting that Gaza war, and right now we are in the Ukraine and US war. So, and when we go to the next, it's like the deception. Jesus warned that many fake prophets and fake teachers would appear and mislead many people. Today, there are many countless teachings, and this belief system let me say they are completely they are competing for people's attentions. You find that this pastor is attacking so and so, this pastor is doing this and this, and all that. When we try to come back to this point, it is like those are the signs that are trying to show that the end times, that we are living in the end times. And recently I was reading a post on X whereby someone just wrote and said like the world will end in 50 years to come. I hope you're trying to get my point. So I'll just take us to the point number 4, that is the increase of knowledge. What do I mean by that? What I'm trying to mean is that prophecy about the last days comes from the book of Daniel, Daniel chapter 12 and verse 4, that says that to to many shall run to and fro, and the knowledge shall increase. When Daniel wrote this prophecy, the world was very different. People traveled slowly, unusual, and on foot or by animals. Communication was extremely limited. But today, my guy, I'm talking reality, my guy. Today, you see that the situation has changed. We are now using the plane. We are now using the high-speed train. We are now using the global travel. We are now using the internet. We are now using the artificial intelligence. My number one guy. So all that bring us to one thing, that the knowledge has increased, and it is one of the signs that the end times, that we are in the end times. So the Bible scholars believe this dramatic increase in knowledge and global movement could be part of the prophecy Daniel described. And if I'm to go deep in this, we are seeing how the world is changing at a high speed. Everything is being monetarized, and you see the AI is doing everything. People are trying to replace your brain with a chip. Man, like, I hope you're getting my point. So when we go to the point number 5, that is if I'm to talk about it, I can just say that the raising of the global system. The book of Revelation describes a future world system that will control commerce, that will control the and command that will control commerce and the power. And in Revelation chapter 13, the Bible describes that a situation where people will not be able to buy or sell without a specific mark. For let me just say this, that people wondered how something like that would ever happen. And in today's world, what I can say, that we are seeing technology that would make such a system possible 100%. Digital commerce, digital currencies, biometric identification, global finance, and the financial systems, the advanced surveillance technologies. These systems would potentially attack transactions across the entire world. Some Christians believe that these that all these developments would prepare the way for the system. I don't know how to bring it up, but my real point is that all this would prepare for the system described in the book of Revelation. So I will go to my point number 6, that is the Antichrist. And we all know this, like from from what I don't know how to say this out, but I feel it deep in I feel it deep in me, that one of the most discussed figure in the Bible prophecy is the Antichrist. The Bible describes the Antichrist as a powerful leader who will rise during the last days. This leader will gain influence over many nations and describe many people. The Bible warns. Sorry. I'm not trying to attack any leader, please. I'm not trying to attack any leader. I'm just trying to bring out what is deep. What okay, I'm trying to go deep into the what the Bible is saying. And the Bible wants that this figure will appear peaceful at first, but will eventually reveal a darker agent. I mean, the gender. I hope someone is getting my point. I hope someone is getting the point. Because when we talk about the Antichrist, the Bible itself describes the Antichrist as a powerful leader who will rise during the last days. This leader will gain influence over many nations, and it will diverse very many people. And the Bible wants that this figure will appear peaceful at first, and it will eventually, I hope you guys are getting my point, it will eventually reveal the darker agenda. And some passages describe the Antichrist establishing a powerful global government and demanding loyalty. However, the Bible also makes it clear that this period will not last forever. God will remain in control of history. You get the point. Okay, if you get the point, let's go to my point number 7. And my point number 7, I can just say that what I can say in my point number 7, that the return of Christ. Where the Bible describes the difficult time and in the last days, it also gives believers an incredible hope. The return of Christ, according to the scriptures, Jesus will return to establish justice and restore righteousness. Revelation describes the end times when the evil will be defeated and a few era will be a few era will begin. And the Bible promises a future where the I don't know how to say this, but the Bible promises the future where there will be no more suffering, no more justice, and no more death. I hope I will be in that future. Okay, let's proceed to my point number 8. I think I've given a lot to my guys. Let me just give my final reflections. That so many questions remain. Are we living in the end times? The truth is that no one knows the exact day or the hour. Even Jesus said that it is only the Father who knows the end times and these events. And definitely, I can say that the Bible encourages believers to watch the signs and remain spiritual, and they remain prepared. That's what the Bible wants us, and that's what the Bible says. And as I sign out, my guys, if you found this message very powerful, and if you find this message that it has blessed you, what I can say that be prepared, remain spiritual, but do whatever you're supposed to do, and remain in the line of God, remain in the family of God. And if really this message blessed you, please just hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification so that anytime I come back for this, anytime I drop a new video, you guys can simply just watch it. But don't forget to subscribe. And I will just leave a simple question for you guys. Do you believe we are living in the end times, or we are living in the last days, or we are just trying to adapt what the Bible is talking about, or we are just ignoring what the Bible is saying? Let me find your answer in the comment section. Have a blessed day. May God bless you all. Bye bye.